Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? Anyway, this time I'm doing a video something a little bit different from what I usually do. I'm kind of doing like a little study or something, and it's of a lotus flower. And for y'all who don't know, I love flowers. My favorite flower is an orchid, but I'm not doing an orchid in this because what's fun is it if I'm just gonna paint or draw my favorite flower all the time? And the technique that I'm using is the same thing I used for the mermaid when I did the chalk, brushing on the chalk pastels. And I don't know why, but I really like that technique because I like using chalk pastels, but the only thing about chalk pastels is if you ever use it, you know it's a hot mess. And it gets everywhere and it smudges like crazy. So when I brush it on, I feel like I have a lot more control. And even though the color is not as rich as it would be if I were to draw it on directly, it still looks good to me. I also love a technique that I'm using where I use my Prismacolor gray marker. I think it's like 40%. Yeah, it's 40% gray. French gray. No, cool gray. That's what it is. 40% cool gray. And I use it for shadows, like the darkest shadows. And I go over it with color, and because the chalk pastels are kind of opaque enough, I can go over it with the color. So that's what I'm doing, and it looks really good, kinda. I just didn't like the low contrast of the flower. See, I should have chose maybe a different picture because I like high contrasted things. It's kind of what I'm used to, especially since I always use paint, and paint is very vibrant in color. But I'm getting used to it, and I go in with some color pencil, as you can see, to potentially add a little more contrast. And I really liked how it turned out. It looked really cute and nice. And I don't know, I might use it in the future because I don't really like just doing a drawing and then not using it. So I may or may not use it, but I'm not sure what I would use it for quite yet. But I'll figure that out. And I hope you guys really like this. I mean, I like doing studies every once in a while. That's might be what I'll do, is some studies. And in case y'all don't know what the hell a study is, like, Ayana, what the hell is a study? A study is when an artist basically draws a certain thing multiple times until they get it in their head where they can do it on the fly without a picture reference, basically, or with little picture reference. And certain flowers or a lot of things I don't know how to do on the fly without a picture reference, such as fabric for clothing. Sometimes I don't know how to do that. Certain flowers, yeah, there's some things I can, like clouds, skies, people's faces, and all that kind of good stuff. But flowers, like I love flowers. Yeah, I can't just do any flower on the fly. So I'm doing a lotus. And when doing this lotus, I did a lotus because I thought of one of my old friends, Une, who used to draw a lot of lotus. Of course, it didn't look like an actual lotus, but it was like a representation. It was really pretty. Here I'm starting like a background, but I ended up cutting it out because I didn't like how it looked. And I cut out the flower and put it on a sketchbook, as you can see right there. And I took a picture for Instagram, and I put it on Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, you would have saw it. And yeah, it looked really good. Yeah. Just let me know what y'all think about these art studies, and I'll keep putting out more because they're really short and easy to do. But anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.